Charlamagne reveals never before heard info about his iHeart and Netflix deals on a recent episode of his Brilliant Idiots podcast. And yes, I said deals with an S. They locked into the video to find out exactly how rich this Negro really is.
I will say this. This is going to upset some people.
Okay.
Just need people to know. The Breakfast Club Netflix situation is a whole other situation than me resigning.
That's not included in the iHeart deal?
Why would it be? Like, I don't even know why people even conflated those two things. That makes no sense.
You just rub it
but that didn't make that. When y'all hear that, I'm like, nobody stopped to say this makes no sense.
Nah, that's crazy. I don't know if it was just me. Maybe y'all knew that. I had no clue his Breakfast Club Netflix deal was separate than him re-signing with iHeart. Like, so that means he'll be able to get paid as talent on Netflix with the Breakfast Club, and also get paid as an executive by funneling podcasts that he helps executive produce via Black Effect, and funneling those shows on. Like, yeah, that's just some master level business moves right there. Definitely congrats to the brother Charlamagne. I know he gets a lot of flack, a lot of hate over the years, but gotta put him in those conversations with your Howard Stern, your Joe Rogan. Like, yeah, he definitely putting on. So again, congrats to Charlamagne. Now, I still listen to the Brilliant Idiots podcast weekly or whenever they release it. One of my favorite podcasts still. Definitely not as raw and edgy as back in the day, but still hilarious to me. And this episode was one of the funniest in a while. Not only did they cover some crazy ass topics as always, I can't even get into it on YouTube, but Charlamagne gave even more insight on his deal that everyone has kind of been talking about and getting a lot wrong.
I did.
You did re-sign with that.
Absolutely.
And there's a number that's out there that is just preposterous.
I don't know nothing about that. Okay. Well, who said the number?
I honestly thought you rejected the deal and went back to Africa. I thought you literally, I thought you did some Chappelle shit. I thought you were like, I can't handle it anymore. I'm going back to Africa.
Life is not about numbers. I will say though, I've watched 2 weeks of very bad takes about that situation you're talking about.
What situation?
That situation you keep mentioning.
I don't know what you're referring to. What are you talking about?
The situation y'all keep mentioning.
You fleeing to Africa?
No, man.
Why did people say you went to Africa for another reason? What did people tell me?
Isn't that what Chappelle did? Chappelle bounced. Well, he didn't take it.
He bounced for way less.
Yeah, he didn't take it.
He didn't get 200.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Inflation is crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
200?
But I'm saying,
he would have stayed.
No, but
200, he would have figured a way out. For 200,
I thought that's what you were supposed to do, though.
Listen, I thought you were going to help out.
I thought you were supposed to go to Africa.
I thought you were building a $275 million deal.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about.
You think he would have got that? You think that he would have gotten paid $350 million if he didn't ask for that in the contract?
What he's talking
You think this guy would have got a $400 million Netflix contract?
God is good, man. Shout out to Netflix,
Which
man.
God you believe in, bro?
Jehovah!
Well, he don't believe in presidents.
Jehovah, Allah. I just believe in God. I will say this, though. Shout out to Netflix. We start on Netflix January 26th. Yeah. Breakfast Club starts on Netflix January 26th. Also, that's a lot of bad information that's going around. People are just having these conversations online talking about we're not going to be on YouTube anymore. We're not going to be on social media. This is what I want y'all to do in 2026. Please, shut the f*** up.
Ooh.
Okay? Just, how about start asking more questions as opposed to just getting on your platforms and saying things that you have no knowledge of just for engagement. Because all you're doing is spreading a whole bunch of bad information. And I thought about coming in here and having a conversation about it. But for what?
Have a conversation about what?
Just explain to people the stupid stuff that they be saying and they're wrong. But it's like, why?
Nah, Charlotte better than me. If I had a $200 million iHeart deal, plus a whole separate Breakfast Club Netflix deal, then him and Shows do Brilliant Idiots, they getting paid from that. I wouldn't be surprised if Brilliant ends up on Netflix at some point or some other streaming platform, but he has the publishing imprint with books on all type of bestsellers lists. He got some sort of audio company with Kevin Hart. Like, he way too humble. And I got to stop glazing because this is getting crazy, but this is absolutely nuts. I would have been popping my ish. You hear me?
Charlamagne Tha God has $200 million. I
don't know what you're talking about,
man.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
$200 million more than he had last month.
I have no idea.
That's my
what
only
you're talking
church announcement.
About.
Ask him for loans.
Baby boy.
Ask him for debt forgiveness. You know what I mean?
By the way, number one, that number you talking is crazy. But also, hypothetically, if that number was real, you don't get that in your bank account.
Mm.
I have a
How would you know?
You would know.
How would you know?
No, I have a multi-year deal. Like, this is common sense. Like, it's like if you see an NBA player get that kind of money, they don't give them that. They don't. If an NBA player gets a max contract, they don't say here. You get paid annually. Yeah.
How many years is the deal?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, you done with your church announcement?
I'm done with my church announcement.
My church announcements, it's multi-year though.
Well, duh, nigga. We know they didn't just hand you a $200 million check yesterday. Stop trying to downplay the money. You rich. Don't you hate when rich people like get so shy about being bro? You rich. You did all the interviews. You put out all the press releases. Just bask in it, man. Enjoy it. Somebody got to enjoy it. I'll tell you what, this broke shit ain't enjoyable.
Didn't you say that you're making an announcement about entering the Illuminati?
Oh God, Taylor, you've been around me all of these years, and you don't understand how I entertain yet.
Yeah, but I thought you were going to
What
actually
do you
make the
mean?
announcement.
Yes, that's what I was. You think I didn't know what the fuck I was doing?
Yeah.
you think this just happened? You think I just did this in the last month? Like, no. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is crazy. Motherfuckers is really crazy.
They're crazy.
When they be like, he all of a sudden, I've been doing radio for 28 fucking years. Wow. I've been at Breakfast Club for 15. Okay?
They'll learn one day.
I did an interview with Axios where a real journalist who actually does real research asked me what I was going to do because my deal was up. I said, how do you know that? She said, because you signed back in September of 2020 and it was a 5-year deal. That's just common sense for anybody who chooses to use it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's just common sense for anybody who chooses to use it, and reads just a little bit. Just a little bit. But no, some of y'all do really sound comforting to losers. And the only thing I would say to any of y'all, man, is you do realize you paint yourself in a corner. Because whenever you do achieve anything, right? Any type of level of success, you've put yourself in a corner because you told everybody the only way to achieve that is to suck.
So you must have sucked.
You must have fucking sucked.
You got it.
You told people the only way to achieve that was to be in the Illuminati. Mm-hmm. So it's nefarious means when anybody else does it, but
when you do it,
it's talent when you do it.
It's talent.
Like, listen.
That has always irked me when people assume everyone famous is a part of the Illuminati or doing gay acts for money and fame. And trust me, I used to be on that boat too. Granted, I was in high school combing over like Jay-Z music videos and 3 6 Mafia song lyrics, but I have grown-ass friends that still subscribe to this notion that everyone famous did something nefarious to get there. But I agree with Charlamagne here. Like, that's a loser mentality, to be real. Because you didn't make it to these high heights, then it must not be humanly possible without a little sucky. Like, come on, man, as men, like, we like to get on women for not taking accountability, but this is where we do the same thing a lot of the time. Refuse to take accountability for where we're at in life. Refuse to acknowledge it was our actions that actually put us here. I've come across way too many grown-ass men with this attitude. That was my issue with Ebro. Like, a few people got on me in the comment to the video I made about Ebro, but that's basically what I'm saying. Because what happens if Ebro's YouTube show or his Apple show goes crazy and he's getting offered all type of deals? Then he would flip it. Oh, I was the only real one to make it, cut from a different cloth, all that BS. Nah, say you gave up that sucky too. Say you had to do something strange for a little piece of change.
But it is funny though, because I watch a lot of people who, used to get deals like that, right? Used to get deals in corporate America. And it's just like, so it was cool when you was doing it, but then when everybody else after you was doing it, they did it by some nefarious means. But it's really crazy.
People believe what makes them feel good, man.
I see a lot.
Isn't that what Drewski's sketch is about?
Yes, it is. I like it though. I like those of you who sound comforting to losers. And if you hear certain things from certain people and certain people say, that you can only achieve certain things through nefarious means or gay means, if you need that kind of comfort because you're a loser and you don't believe in God and you don't believe you have a talent and you don't believe in hard work, I don't know what to tell you, brother.
Another reason I can't really hate on Charlamagne because he does put people on. Like, he gave Akademiks his first big radio interview. He's platformed Nyla Simone on the radio. He gave countless people looks on the podcasts and TV shows over the years. And here he really congratulates Mero about the Hot 97 position, even though he's now kind of his competitor.
Salute to my guy Mero, man. I hit Mero, but I talk to Mero every now and then. That's my guy. You know, we all started, well, we were already at MTV too.
And they started, I think, working on your... Desus and Mero started working on...
Desus and Mero got bought in during our whole MTV2 tenure. And, it's one of those things, and they used to do this to all the OG talent. They would ask us about new and upcoming talent.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like, oh yeah, I didn't know who they were, but I was like, oh yeah, I fuck with them once I, saw their content and stuff like that. So they bought them in. MTV2 didn't really have anything for them to do. When I started Uncommon Sense, yeah, Desus and Mero had a segment on my show called Classic or Trash every week.
That's right.
So I think that's the first time they were ever on TV, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Now that Mero has taken his Hot 97 job, I wonder if they'll be able to keep a cordial friendship, or will Mero be tagged into this Hot 97 Power 106 beef that's been going on for years in the New York radio scene? Get down in the comments and let me know what you think. Will Charlamagne and Mero be able to stay friends? You know the drill. If you're still here with me, we are family. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next family conversation. It's your boy Dope Digitals. I appreciate you rocking with me thus far. Till next time, YouTube. Peace.